Okay, hello everyone, welcome to today's video. Today what we are going to do is we are going to discuss 10 of the most commonly used ER ending verbs in the French language and also its pronunciation. Okay, so we'll also be discussing first of all its conjugation. If you have seen, the ER ending verb lecture, you will be able to understand what is the conjugation, but we are still going to revise the conjugation for those 10 verbs, and we are also going to talk about its pronunciation with the proper examples so that you are able to understand that according to the context in detail. So first verb over here that we have is parler. Okay, parler. So talking about the pronunciation is parler. Okay, so r R in French is not R, it's R. So this becomes parler. Okay, parler. This means to speak. Okay, but if I want to say I speak, that becomes je parle. Okay, E over here at the end it's not pronounced, it's only A. Okay, so we don't say je parle. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I see in students when they're trying to learn the language. They pronounce it as je parle. Okay, this shouldn't happen. Okay, so this is je parle. Okay, parle. Same thing with tu parles. Okay, tu parles. Il, elle, on aussi, they will also be il, elle, on parle. Okay, not parler, parle. Then nous parlons. Okay, now this over here it changes. Okay, ons is pronounced as on. So if I write it in English, the pronunciation will be something like this, on, on. But if I write it in Hindi, it will be something like this. Nous parlons. Vous parlez. Vous parlez. So a at the end. Vous parlez. Okay, and then il, elle parle. Parle. Now, even though we have ENT over here, ENT is not pronounced. So this is a rule in French that whenever you are conjugating any verb family, whether it be ER, whether it be RE, or whether it be IR, okay. Whenever you are conjugating any of these verb families, the il form, the plural third person form, whenever they have ENT at the end, in present, okay, in present, they are not pronounced. Okay, so that's the thing to understand. Even though it's ENT, which technically is pronounced in French as on, we don't pronounce ENT. Okay, so it's not parlant, it's parle. Okay, same thing will happen with manger. Okay, so if we take the example of manger, what happens with manger is je mange, tu manges. First of all, manger, the meaning of manger is to eat. Okay, manger. Manger. Tu manges, il, elle mange. Nous mangeons. Okay, mangeons. Vous mangez. And then il, elle mange. Okay, not mangeons, not il, elle mangeons, mange. Okay, so if I give some examples, if I want to say we are eating a pizza. Okay, we are eating a pizza. A pizza is what? Do you guys know? A pizza. Let's take two different examples, a pizza and pasta. Okay, we'll be trying to come up with both of the sentences. We are eating a pizza and then we are eating pasta. So we are eating a pizza will become nous mangeons a pizza is une pizza. Okay, that is feminine, une pizza. Okay, if I want to say pasta, now in French, pasta is always des pâtes. It's plural. Okay, so that is why it's des pâtes. Hence, this will become nous mangeons des pâtes for pasta. Okay, this is going to be a verb, manger, to eat something. Aimer. Now, if you want to say I like to eat pizza, how would you say that? For that, first of all, we have to understand the conjugations according to subject nouns. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. The subject nouns are the same. And the pronunciation will be j'aime. Okay, j'aime. Not j'aime. Again, important to understand, E is not pronounced as A. It's pronounced as A. J'aime. Tu aimes. Il, elle aime. Nous aimons. Now over here we will have liaison rule. Nous aimons. Okay. On. Vous aimez. Liaison rule. Il, elle zem. Okay, zem. Now this not pronounced. Okay, so this is to love something. Now if I want to say I love eating pizza, okay, I'll write it in English first. I love eating pizza. Now I love is what? J'aime. J'aime. Eating. J'aime manger. Eating also means to eat. Okay. It will remain in infinitive. Now, very important thing to understand for you guys is whenever there are two verbs, okay, like over here in English we had two verbs. The first verb was I love, which was acting on the second verb, I love eating pizza. Okay. In this case, what happens is after the first verb, the second verb always remains infinitive. Why? Now, because this is not actually an action, but this whole in itself is a object. Okay, I love what? I love eating pizza. So that is why this is not going to be conjugated according to je. Don't do this mistake. Don't conjugate this according to subject pronoun. That will be j'aime manger la pizza. J'aime manger la pizza. If you want to say I love eating the pizza, or we will mainly be using partitive article over here, which if you haven't done, that's okay, don't worry about it. Right now you will do this very soon once you do partitive articles. So this is going to be our sentence, j'aime manger de la pizza. I love eating pizza. And next verbs, talking about the other verbs, is étudier. Étudier. Okay, étudier means to study. And talking about pronunciation, j'étudie. Okay, j'étudie. If I want to say I study French, j'étudie le français. I study French. We are studying French. Nous étudions le français. Okay. So the pronunciation is same. J'étudie. Tu étudies. Okay, make sure this is not étudier, it's étudie. Ils, elles, on étudie. Nous étudions. Vous étudiez. Il, elle, on. Étudie. Okay, so same, like the conjugation is same, pronunciation is same. Then we have travailler, verb travailler. Travailler means to work, to do the work, like actually to work something. When I want to say I work, that is je travaille. Okay, you work, tu travailles. Now talking about the pronunciations importantly, I-L-E, I-double-L-E at the end, they are not pronounced. Okay, it's always pronounced as E, E. So this will become travaille, travaille, tu travailles, il, elle travaille, nous travaillons. Okay, not travaillons, travaillons. Vous travaillez, il, elle travaille. So these are going to be this is going to be the pronunciation of double L. Okay, we do have exception. Okay, for this rule we also have exception. La ville, which means the city, that will always be pronounced. Okay, the L in that will always be pronounced. So that's an exception. La ville. We don't say la ville, we say la ville. Okay, so that will be pronounced. But apart from that, in all the other cases, if you see double L and vowels before and after it, that becomes ye. Travaille. Okay. Next verb we have jouer, which means to play something, to play. Okay, je joue. Okay, er removed and there was e. Er removed, with tu there was es. With il, el it was e. With nous it was ons. With vous it was ez. With il, el it was ent. Okay, so again for this you will have to revise the er conjugations. If you haven't done that, please do that first. But once you have done it, come back to this lecture to properly understand the conjugation and pronunciation. So the pronunciation will be je joue. Je joue, I play. Tu joues. Il, elle joue. We play is nous jouons. You play is vous jouez. Okay. Il, elle joue. They play. Okay. If I want to say they play guitar regularly. Ils jouent de la guitare. Regularly is régulièrement. Régulièrement, which is regularly. Okay, so this is going to be our verb jouer. Moving on to the last few verbs, very important, very important. Okay, so first one over here we have is chercher. Now, the pronunciation of chercher is one of the most difficult to pronounce for a lot of people, mainly for students. So, this is pronounced as chercher. Okay, so chercher, okay, chercher. Even though I have put H over here in English, but the pronunciation you guys are able to see that it's a bit R, okay, because it's R, it's French R, so it is chercher, chercher. ER at the end won't be pronounced, so this is the rule, okay, for you guys to understand that whenever you guys have ER or whenever there is ET as well at the end of any word, they are never pronounced, okay, they are pronounced as A. Okay, for example, we did these examples, obviously we are doing ER ending verbs, so we know parler. We don't say parler, okay, it's parler. Chalet, okay, chalet. We don't say chalet, chalet, chalet. Okay, the very prominent example, A, and. A is and. Okay, so these are not pronounced. Je cherche, tu cherches. Il, elle, on cherche. Okay. This means to look for something. Chercher, to look for something. Nous cherchons. We are looking for something. If I want to say we are looking for an apartment, nous cherchons un appartement. Okay. Vous cherchez. Vous cherchez. You are looking a new car. Vous cherchez une nouvelle voiture. Okay. And then il, elle cherche. Cherche. Okay. This is going to be our pronunciation and conjugation and some examples of verb chercher. Then we have trouver. Okay. Trouver. Pronunciation again a bit tricky. Not trouver. Okay. Trouver. 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 I know it's a bit tricky. In English, it's a bit tricky to write the R pronunciation because it's not really R, it's H. Trouver. To find something. If I want to say, I find this relaxing, okay, I find this relaxing, that becomes je trouve cela relaxant. Okay, je trouve cela relaxant. And then tu trouves. Il, elle trouve. Nous trouvons. Vous trouvez. Il, elle trouve. This is going to be our pronunciation of trouver. And then regarder. In French, regarder means to watch or to look at something. Okay, so watching TV, watching Netflix, that is regarder. Same conjugation, ER changes to E, ESE, ONS, EZ, ENT. Je regarde. Je regarde. Tu regardes. Il, elle regarde. Nous regardons. Vous regardez. Il, elle regarde. Okay. Now if I want to say he is watching TV, okay. Il regarde la télévision. He is watching TV. You know, he should be studying French, but instead he is watching TV, so that is shouldn't happen. But anyway, il regarde la télévision. And then at the end, the 10th verb is going to be écouter. Okay, pronunciation again very important. Écou. Okay, écou. I'll write it like this. Écouter. Écouter. To listen to something. Okay, and pronounced as translated in the same way, conjugated in the same way, written as j'écoute. J'écoute. Tu écoutes. Il, elle écoute. And nous écoutons. Okay. See, this OU is never pronounced OU. It's not écoute. It's écou. Like normal U. Some people do it like acute. Okay, that is not true. That is not correct. Écoute. Vous écoutez. Il, elle écoute. Okay. Now, if I want to say I am, I'm listening a song. I'm listening to a song. J'écoute une chanson. J'écoute une chanson. Okay. Vous écoutez, you are listening. Des poèmes. You are listening to poems. Vous écoutez des poèmes. So these are our 10 most common ER ending verbs in French which you should conjugate and you should learn, you should memorize and create a lot of sentences out of them. And I'll see you in the next one. You can reach out to me if you would like to learn French for TEF TCF Canada, and you can also watch my YouTube playlist to prepare step by step for TEF TCF Canada. I'll see you in the next one.